welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney and welcome back to the Revive and Renew for 2022 Yoga and Meditation Challenge. So today I'm here with you on day 18 for yoga for stress relief. So this is going to be a very specific sequence of poses designed to release physical and mental stress, and hopefully you will float off your mat feeling a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more calm today. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start today in our Badakanasana. So come to lie on your back and then taking the soles of the feet together, just letting the knees drop out towards the outside edges. Roll the shoulders back and then maybe placing one hand on your belly and another hand up at your heart center. Tucking chin into chest. If this feels too uncomfortable for your hips or the inside of the legs, you're welcome to pop some blocks under your knees. And if that's still not feeling comfortable for you, then just take Shavasana here. So let's just take a moment to arrive on our mat physically and mentally. Just allowing yourself to become connected with your body, connected to your breath. Taking a moment to check in with yourself. How are you? Just allowing those emotions to come up. I'm going to take some box breath here, or equal breathing. We're going to inhale for 4, hold the breath for 4, exhale for 4, and retain the exhale for 4. So I'll count us through each round as we go. This is a great balancing pranayama technique, really nice for quietening down the sympathetic nervous system. So when you're ready, starting to inhale for 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1, retain, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1, retain, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1. Now let your breath return to its natural state. Maybe taking a few deeper breaths. Just notice how the pranayama is landing in the body today. How is it landing in the mind? Just allowing everything to settle. Well done. And then from here, you're going to use your hands to help bring the knees back together and hug them into the chest. Let's give ourselves a great big hug here. And maybe taking some circles with the knees, maybe rocking the knees from side to side. And option to take the forehead up to the knees, maybe giving yourself an even tighter hug here. Just telling yourself that everything is going to be okay. You are safe and you are supported. Well done. And then from here, let's gently roll ourselves all the way back up. We're going to move into child's pose. So let's bring the big toes together, bring the sitting bones back to the heels, walk the knees out wider than the hips and extend the arms down towards the top of the mat. Let your forehead relax here and just let the mat completely draw you down. Letting gravity do all the work here. deepening the breath into the back of the ribs. Tapping into our parasympathetic nervous system with our child's pose. Just telling the body that it is safe to come away from the flight or fight response mechanism. Letting the body know that we are safe. Well done. And then from here, pressing hands back into the mat, walk yourself all the way up. Let's find our way into tabletop, and we'll run through some cat and cows here just to massage out the spine, release the lower back, and just let go of any mental and physical stress or tension that might be lingering. So with the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, let's inhale to drop the belly towards the floor, roll the shoulders back, gaze up to eyebrows. As you exhale, round the spine, push the mat away, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine, pushing that spine up nice and high. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, belly drops. And exhale, round. Push the mat away, keeping that lovely space for the back of the neck. And then when you're ready, returning to your neutral tabletop. Then from here, let's find our way into downward facing dog. So taking a gentle inversion here. Tucking the toes, send the sitting bones up. I invite you to keep a generous bend in the knees here, just allowing yourself to come into this really gently. No stress on the body. Deepening the breath here as you allow the blood flow to come to the head. This is a lovely type of pose to release physical tension, releasing fatigue, any headaches that might have evolved out of stress. Deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, let's make our way to the top of our mat. So gently, slowly walk the feet all the way up to the top. And once you arrive, bend the knees and fold into your Utenasana pose. So really generously bending the knees here, let the upper body be really heavy and relaxed. Option to maybe take your forearms to the back of the calves and take a slightly deeper forward bend, but just putting very little pressure on the hamstrings. Want to be gentle here. Deepening the breath, let's focus on releasing the lower back. Releasing the back body. Bring the weight into your toes. Maybe spreading the toes wide here and really grounding down. If it feels right, maybe grabbing opposite elbows here and swinging the arms from side to side. Just finding that gentle opening in the side of the body here. Well done. And then when you're ready, let's release the hands all the way down towards the mat. And as you inhale, gently and slowly unwinding the spine up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Lovely. And then from here, we're going to just take a few deep breaths in our mountain pose. So what I want for you here is to tap into that stable and grounding sensation beneath the feet. So spreading the toes wide here, gripping the mat with your toes, and then rolling the shoulders back. Gentle engagement in the lower belly, tilting the pelvis forward. Closing down the eyes here if that feels good. And just feeling into that stability, that ground beneath your feet. Just knowing that even when things feel a little bit overwhelming or a little bit out of control, we always have this firm and stable ground beneath us to return to. You are completely supported and you are completely held. You can return to this place anytime you need to. Well done. And when you're ready, you can gently blink the eyes open. And then I'm going to come to face you for some gentle tree pose here. So again, grounding into our mats here, grounding into that earth beneath us. We're going to take gentle balancing pose here. So just to iron out any discrepancies between the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. So bending the right knee, open up the hip. Let's just take the sole of our foot onto the left ankle here and bring your hands to your heart. Find somewhere to gaze in front of you that's nice and steady. Staying with the breath. Well done. And then when you're ready, let's release that right leg, maybe give the left leg a little shake and we'll change sides. So grounding this time into the right foot, bend the left knee, open up the hip, take the sole of the foot to the ankle, hands come into prayer. And again, find somewhere to gaze that is nice and steady in front of you. Just bringing all that concentration inward. You are in control. Well done. And then releasing the hands, maybe shaking out the legs. And if you're not at the top of your mat, let's find our way back there now. So this time as you inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, drop the hands to your lower back, clasping them, and then extend the arms so that you open up the chest. Let's take a nice big deep breath here to open up the chest, open up that heart space. And as you exhale, fold forward from the hips, bending the knees as much as needed. Extend the arms overhead here. Any amount till you find your desired stretch across the front of the chest, across the front of the shoulders. Or just allowing any lingering stress to release. Allowing ourselves to more fully exhale in our forward bends to promote that relaxation. Well done. And then when you're ready, releasing the hands, plant them beside both feet and step your way back into downward facing dog. If you prefer, you can take child's pose here. Really not precious. Take whatever feels right for your body. Continuing to deepen the breath. Taking the gaze back to the toes, the knees or the belly. Coming back into yourself here, connecting to your breath, connecting to your body. Well done. And then from here, let's all lower the knees down to the mat. Bring the sitting bones back to the heels and maybe just placing hands on thighs or maybe taking hands to prayer at your heart. Just allow the blood flow to return to its natural pace. Allow the breath to return to its natural pace. And then from here, let's take both sitting bones onto the mat and extend the legs out towards the top of the mat. From here, let's bend the right knee and take the sole of the foot into the left inner thigh. So similar to our tree pose, only we're seated this time, and point the left toe back towards your chest. As you inhale, lift the arms up, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, turn to face the left and fold forward any amount. So there's no need to be reaching for feet or overexerting yourself here. I definitely want you to take this in a more gentle fashion. No stress on the mind or body. Breathing deeply here. We're using this pose to calm our mind. We're using this pose to reduce any fatigue. Just concentrating on the breath, concentrating on how the poses feel in our body. You do not have to adapt your body to feel a certain thing in your poses. This experience is completely unique to you. On your next inhale, gently walking the hands all the way up. Let's take that on the other side. Right leg extends, left leg bends, taking the sole of the left foot into the right inner thigh. Point the toes back towards your body. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, turn to face the right and fold forward. So again, not overexerting ourselves here. We're just enjoying this forward bend, enjoying this release for the back body. Gazing to the right big toe. Deepening the breath into the left side of the torso. And just really feeling into the sensations going on in your body. Well done. And then from here, inhaling to walk yourself all the way back up. And then let's take the legs back together. We're going to go in for our Shavasana. So if you'd like to be extra comfortable here, I recommend grabbing a blanket, maybe grabbing a jumper or some socks. Staying in your Shavasana as long as you need to. So coming to lie on your back, walk your heels to the outer corners, roll the shoulders back, gentle tilt of the chin towards the chest, and let the palms face down here in a grounding manner. Continuing to absorb that stable and grounding energy here. Allow your body to fully receive all the benefits of your practice today. If the mind starts to wander, just gently guide it back to that moment of stillness between your exhale and your next inhale. Just lingering in that inner peace and that inner stillness. Just knowing that this time is just for you. Nowhere else to be and nothing else to do. If you'd like to stay in your Shavasana a little bit longer, you are welcome to do so, or you can let me guide you out of your practice now. Starting to deepen the breath. Start to hug the knees into the chest. And then from here, gently roll yourself onto the left side. Using your arms to support your head, take a deep breath here. Feeling back into this grounding and this stable foundation beneath you. When you're ready, start to gently press your way all the way back up into any comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed if you can. And then bringing your hands together in front of your heart, let's take a full deep breath in, sweeping the arms back and up overhead. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Bow your chin to your chest. And take a moment to express gratitude to yourself. Finding gratitude for identifying that your mind and body needed some nourishment, for taking the time to prioritize your own physical and mental well-being, just knowing that when you do so, not only do you benefit yourself, but you are able to better help those around you. So give yourself a big pat on the back for taking the time out for yourself today. Namaste, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining in for your stress relief yoga sequence. I really hope this helped, and I'd love to hear in the comments how it made you feel. Please subscribe, please hit the bell, and I would love to see you back here for the rest of the challenge. And if you know anybody who might benefit from this, please do share it with them, and we can all hopefully find a little bit more peace and a little bit more calm in our lives. So I will be back with you tomorrow for our guided meditation. So it's Wednesday, we're going to have a guided meditation tomorrow, and then the days following we'll be back to some yoga practice. So thanks again for joining in on the challenge, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks again for joining. Bye.